season to be trying to do that.
Well, getting a hold of a landscape contractor sometimes might be hard, just like getting the snow.
Oh, that was, I think, even a year ago, people were saying stuff was out years.
Yeah.
Especially with all the new construction stuff.
October,
probably, or November or something like that.
It's a good time to work on the roads.
Yeah, right before it snows.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what out of the east the wind is.
Well, I've heard two different theories on the winter. One said it's going to be warm, and then somebody else says it's going to be snowier than normal. I was like,
could be both.
Well, that'd be interesting. That just makes it more fun that way.
Well, not growing up as a kid with much of a winter. I used to really enjoy winter. Now I don't mind it up to a point. Like I said, after Christmas, I have less interest in snow. And after New Year's, I have less interest in snow. And
after the Super Bowl, everybody's done with snow.
After Super Bowl, I am fed up with snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great for Christmas and stuff, and maybe a little bit into January.
That's only because we got the German tradition of the Christmas tree and the frocking and all that. Yes. Whereas in Israel, where the stuff really happened, it probably wasn't snowing too much.
Well, we don't know that.
I said probably.
Global warming may have been happening then too. Yeah. Orbital shifts, that stuff, the climate.
Well, in the magnitude.
The mini ice age era, 1800s.
Minimum was back in the 1700s.
Well, like that 18 whatever it was, the year without a summer.
Well, that was 17 something, I think.
Whatever it was.
But yeah.
It was 1800 something.
Yeah, could have been, but it would have been really early 1800s.
Yeah, like 1813 or something.
But during the Revolutionary War, it was Marauder minimum. It was rather cold and snowy.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go, go, and if you're not, don't. Okay. Either way.
We're bigger.
Yeah, we outweigh them 3 to 1 at least.
Every day I think there's just something that's worse in the world than it was the day before.
Well, you know, it's been an entertaining time.
Yeah. Makes me have to rethink what I'm spending money on.
One senator just got...
yeah, corruption charges, yeah.
Again, this is not the first time they got him for taking bribes.
Yeah, which one was this guy?
Some big Democrat.
Was he Illinois senator?
Or
New Jersey one?
He was New England. Yeah, he was in the New Jersey area. I'm not sure if it was New Jersey, Delaware, or whatever.
That just makes sense there.
Yeah, of course it does.
Sorry, anybody who's living from New Jersey. But,
well, yeah.
Terrible people. Terrible.
I'm so glad we don't live there.
Yeah. I love this. They were talking. The Chicago mayor was talking about having state-owned grocery stores. I'm like, huh?
Some states have, like New Jersey, have state-owned liquor stores.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same type of thing. They control.
Yeah. Do they have any product to even buy?
Again,
that's what they said.
That's Soviet era thinking, is what that is.
Oh, well, that's what Trudeau wants to do in.
Yeah. Again, it's Soviet thinking.
Yeah.
It's a communist way of doing things.
Yeah. That's what Trudeau wants to do in Canada.
Well,
like the Walmart CEO said, you want to pull that stuff on us? We can leave your country. And all the money that we make for it.
Yeah. communist.
Oh, it's getting bad enough where people are just literally about ready to blow it. About ready to remove him.
They should have done that a long time ago.
Well, they said his party, the liberal people, liberal Democrats or something, may lose a lot of people in their seats.
One can hope.
Based on his
They need
policies.
a purge, top to bottom.
Well, who the heck made him dictator?
He did.
Well, the daddy did first.
Well, his daddy wasn't as bad as he is.
No.
I was there right after he put the army in to put down the Quebec revolt. Because Quebec was going to leave Canada. Okay, where are they? There they are. Can I move over safely? Looks like I can. Now, which way is it going?
No idea.
Well, I don't know that they...
So the intersection.
It's turning this way.
Okay.
Okay, so I will move over.
Everybody else move over.
Yep. Go get them. Sounds like they're in a hurry.
Yeah. It's never fun. Thankfully, all mine were non-emergency calls. Although that time I fell on the steps.
That was a big deal.
That could have been.
Oh, great. We got road construction to add to it.
Oh, yeah. That's just more fun.
They're even better. This is how can we hose up the game here, game?
Yes, pretty much. Why would it be any different?
Slow down, folks. There's no place to go with your big trailer.
You keep moving forward. And there was no signs before back on the road saying this stuff was coming. It was like boom. Now you're forced into.
More fun this way.
And what are they blocking off?
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're going to cut more holes in Broadway like they were doing the other day?
Maybe. Probably.
You know, they put a lot of emphasis on repairing this road, and I think that's a good idea, but there's some other roads in this town that really
Oh, gosh, yes, definitely.
Over there by the railroad tracks on 3rd Street. Oh, that's not... We were over there in a pilot the other day. I said, we're in a Jeep. We're in a Jeep. We're in a Jeep. It's too bad that Chrysler, when they got out by Fiat, went down the crapper.
Well, there you go.
I don't believe I'll buy another Jeep. But, no, not now.
Well, not. You watched that one report? That guy says 18 months for parts for the Jeep.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Well, they put some French diesel in it now, and it's a piece of crap.
Well, there you
Just
go.
like their Fiat engines are crap. They're destroying Chrysler, and GM has gone to crap too. He says you're better out to buy Japanese.
Well, I want that auto worker strike is going to happen here.
It ain't going to improve.
And
anything.
they said that one or two of the big companies that are doing stuff in Detroit said if they strike, they're going to Mexico.
That's probably Ford.
And they said they're not going to put up with this crap.
Well,
they said they don't want to work. We'll go somewhere where people want to work.
That would be Ford, I think. But, you know, we cut our own throats on a lot of this stuff over and over and over.
Well, Detroit's never been the powerhouse it's been.
They were making big money before. Back when they started building
they're making
cars,
tons of money.
There was an option for folks that moved out of the South, a lot of black folks in particular, but people that moved out of the South, that moved up north and took those jobs. And here we are going to change lanes again.
Well, Ford moves all their production facilities to Mexico. Maybe people won't cross over the border.
Same thing with that's why
maybe Americans crossing into Mexico for a job.
And the thing,
what the irony of that would be.
The thing with the Hemis, they're making them in Mexico, and not necessarily as good because they're telling them to do it cheap. You know, well, cheap is trouble with cheap is. I think from now on, I'm probably going to be buying Hondas or Toyotas.
Or Dodges.
No, Dodge has been screwed by the Fiat, and the French have got their hands in it too. Screwing up Chrysler. I don't think I'd buy another Chrysler now either. The Chrysler minivan we had was awesome.
Well, it was a 2001.
kept rolling.
2003.
It was a Plymouth back in the day.
Oh, the Plymouth one, yeah.
It went on and on and on and on and on.
I was thinking about the Honda one that we had.
Oh, that,
Honda
you know,
Odyssey.
if we would have hung on to that,
Yeah,
it
so-
might go another 50,000 miles.
Yeah, and it might have crapped out 2
Tomorrow.
days later. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I also didn't think about till we went through the
Legroom.
process was
Legroom.
no, it had nothing to do with labor. I was looking at the idea that
How much stuff you can shove in there.
no, has nothing to do with the car.
Oh, really?
Has something to do with me getting a loan when I'm 73 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not eligible to get the life insurance on the loan.
Really?
And because I'm too old.
Oh, yeah.
So now I thought, okay, I'm taking on a loan at 73 years old, assuming I'm going to live long enough to pay it off.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, what happens if I'm 75 or 80 and I want to buy a car? Are they going to give me a loan?
I don't know. Well, at least one good thing is you have a good credit rating.
Yeah, ours is very high.
So they have that at least.
And
But yeah, you start to wonder about that with, but you know, like Art, he bought a fairly new, whatever the heck he drives.
His is rather old now.
Well, yeah, but when you bought it, it was pretty
Yeah.
Same thing with Bob. He's got a nice Ford.
Well, he's in his 70s, so.
Yeah, but he's got a nice new Ford
Yes, he does.
Expedition. Pretty good.
This is pretty nice. He did buy it used, but in very good condition.
Still, it's newer than a lot of our stuff. And Tom's got the Odyssey car, the Hyundai thing.
He's got a Pilot and a truck.
You know.
I should ask him what year
I don't know what
Pilot
difference his Pilot is versus the. Well, I mean, I wonder what year his Pilot is versus ours.
It's newer than ours,
Oh, yeah.
is my thinking. It's like a 22, 23.
Oh. Feel bad about taking that pill, but no, my back is starting to hurt, so
Yeah.
that pill kicks in, it might be real good. You know, the temperature would be so cold. I'll find my jacket if it's gonna be like this.
Might have to break out the long pants.
I don't have that problem, but so look through that king size catalog and see what they got.
Probably need at least
Different
one or two
shirts.
more. Need some pants and some
Well,
shirts.
yeah. Shoes are okay for right now. But pants, yeah. Pants and different shirts, I think. Tie-dye's great and everything, but start looking at other things that might be non-tie-dye-ish.
Non-tie dash? You don't like
Non-tie-dye. Well, yeah, I don't mind them. It's just I was thinking about some other varieties.
Okay.
I like the explosion of colors because I remember the early '90s and that was the explosion of colors in the world. Everybody was wearing like multicolored everything in the early '90s.
Come on, guys, you gotta move. You look at what they're cutting out and you're going, why?
Mm-hmm.
What was wrong?
Most of this is madness somewhere, I think. Well, it probably is like a lot of things they have is they have a project that they have to spend money on, otherwise the money disappears and they may not get the money next year if they don't spend it to this year.
There could be some.
So they find some area that has a minor defect in it.
Yeah.
They put up all these cones and cut through it and spend money.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I could be wrong on that one.
Well, there's a lot of heavy traffic that comes on Broadway, and it is a U.S. highway, so that's part of it. But I don't know.
If you're allocated so much money per year, you probably have to spend it. Otherwise, the next year you get less.
Could be. Don't know.
Well,
it's the way it is sometimes. Don't know.
This is a government project.
Yep.
Might be local government, but it's still government. We'll be here a while.
Seemed like a good idea at the moment. Maybe not so much.
It's only noon.
People are screaming and other ones are
Yeah, it's
not.
only noon, yeah.
Need to move a little bit, guys. Thank you.
Problem is, you never know quite sure how long people take here. Could be an in and out 15-minute thing. It could be here an hour.
Well, let's see.
You're never sure.
Yeah. Well, you do have the stop sign. Just thought I would check with you.
Always fun.
Parking problem. Alright, so we'll be here for a little bit and we'll be gone. Because we don't know how important it is.
More code keys to give to you sell down there in Fargo. There were some that Art had donated to the club. Okay. Did he have any idea what we should ask for him?
No, they're all, yes, there's already
Yes, he does. He put it on a sheet of paper with each one of them, what they were worth. I think two of them were $250 and one was $500.
it was that old
And he did
key.
say no negotiating.
Hey,
Okay. I can't imagine. There must be some old ones or something pretty special.
There.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
look how old is they are.
I think that that $500 one was a 1921 model. Did he put a description with that stuff, or have a description printed out or wrote out for each key then, you know, with that kind of information? Because I sure wouldn't know.
I don't think anybody was so
That,
know.
that 1921 was a 1921 Vibroplex. Really a nice looking bug.
U.S. Army. Does it look like he was in the Army?
Well,
Not really.
might be nice if you like code.
It's not, he doesn't have the, he's got the camouflage.
He does.
Doesn't have the dog.
Pretty
Doesn't have the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just passed Highway at 23, so we'll talk to you on the way down. W0OBX, clear. Okay, Bob. Yeah, I'm gonna go right to the fairgrounds and get. I didn't pre-register or buy any tables yet, so I'm gonna go do that first, and then go check into my motel. Where are you guys staying at? But you said me and just checked into the same motel, the Quality Suites. Lynn, you think? The Quality Suites. Yeah, but is that the same place Lynn is staying?
No idea. Oh,
No.
No, he's probably staying with Radisson or something.
Remember about this key up with the repeater. The first part of your words were being cut off, so I gotta tell myself to do the same thing. Yeah, well now I'm staying at the same place too, so yeah, Robert backed out on me, so I asked Jerry if he wanted to go, but I hadn't heard from him yet, so I'm off and running all by my lonesome. I'm gonna switch over to the Hanover repeater shortly. Whiskey 0VX clear.
Must go
See you
south.
later, and 0 JDP. I'll switch over
We're going to go down
in a few miles.
Bismarck, I guess.
Bismarck and over.
Yeah.
Correct road. It's probably quicker.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't like driving that
Like on the
way.
interstate, probably.
Something about that, just Bismarck to
Well, you're on the
Fargo to
interstate, yeah.
that's. I don't mind the fact that it's interstate, but it's just
It's long.
it's. I'd rather drive 52 actually.
Yeah, but we like more stops.
But it's, you know, I know 2 really well.
2's not bad. 2's not bad at all.
We know where to stop,
Yeah.
and we know going to
52's
Bismarck.
not bad either. You know,
No,
most of it's 4
we
lane
know,
now. So.
but it's getting that way more every year.
Uh-huh.
So. But when it becomes 4 lane, it will probably be the way to go.
Oh, for sure it will be. You cut right to Jamestown and then over.
Yeah. Probably be the most direct and fastest route then.
Probably.
But that's a ways off. Yeah. Well, Highway 2 didn't used to. 2 wasn't 4 lane everywhere either. Back in the day, it was 2 lane. We used to go back and forth to Grand Forks.
There wasn't so much worrying about bathroom breaks, and you didn't care if you took a little bit longer to get there. I would go to I'd probably go down to Highway 23 and then cut over.
Oh, that's an idea too.
And I think it goes down to Velva.
200 or
And then
something
from
like
Velva,
that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Velva, you can take another route that goes.
Yeah, whatever.
You're off the main fare.
I think
but
23
you're still on
is
the
south of Velva, though, I think.
It might be.
I'm not sure. It's been a long time.
Maybe. I don't know.
I didn't work.
Whatever. You could cut down to Velva pretty easily on 2.
When I was a
52
cop,
and then-
I worked down in that. I worked all 3 of the missile squadrons, but when I went to FMs, 41st for a long time, for 6 years, and then the 42nd for 2 years. So
But I would never want to go to Fargo for any reason. I'd rather go to Grand Forks for real.
I would rather go to Grand Forks too, but
Not that there's a lot in Grand Forks, but
Fargo, the way we did it last time for the
Yeah,
PA was okay. But I really don't want to be in Fargo.
no.
I barely get along.
I think like a lot of like Joe and Julie, they cut over into Minnesota before they hit Fargo.
Yes, and go up to Grand Forks. Yes, and
No. They cut when they come back from Grand Forks going back home.
Yeah.
They cut
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
they
Get off the
head
interstate.
south
Yep.
on the interstate till
And they
about
turn about
10 or
Thompson
10 or
so.
12 miles.
Yeah.
Well, no, about 10 or 12 miles
South.
north of Fargo, and they got over to Minnesota.
Yeah, but they know
And
the
from
road.
Minnesota, it's almost a direct shot to their house.
Right. And it's not as... That Highway 10 that goes by Holly, boy, that's got a lot of traffic on it.
Oh yeah, it does. I think if you cut over from Grand Forks to Kirkston and then Kirkston south, I think it's a direct shot to Holly. I
It
think.
might be.
Or really close.
But I so rarely go
I was
there.
surprised that Kirkston is only about 10, 15 miles east of Grand Forks.
I don't remember that to look at the map.
Because I was looking at Bemidji and stuff. I was looking at where relation to towns were. Because I was trying to look at different places that had different hotels. Because there's not a lot of options in Bemidji. So.
Well, if we were going, it makes sense to stay at the lodge.
Oh, for sure. Nicer.
And
Much nicer.
Just suck the money up and do it, you know. If we get to go again, that's probably what I'll think about doing. But right now, it doesn't look real promising.
And not in the next little while, once things are healed. And I'm healed.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't have a repeat of this again.
No. But I think the slippery, twisted mats had something to do with it.
So
I think they probably... Now, there could have been grumpy anyhow, but that didn't help them.
Yeah. My ankles are still not happy, even on the anti-inflammatory right now. They're still not having fun right now. So. Oh, it is what it is, I guess. They mailed that stuff out to us. So mailed my other supplies and stuff out to me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We should have just followed up, but now we'll take the machine back. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Good, the new power supply too. That'll be good.
Good afternoon. K08.
It's just that it took forever to get the authorization.
Yeah, and then the authorization after that, and then we got that letter saying they weren't going to pay for it. I really thought we were screwed.
So then we figured, well, what's the deal with this?
Yeah.
Basically, they just pulled the plug out from under us. Again, you know.
Yeah.
This is nuts, but maybe at the end of the physical year, well, now come October 1st, they're probably not going to be anything improved till whenever they decide what they're doing. Right?
Well, we will see if the government's funded or not.
Well, if it does, then our household's going to feel a real hit on income, because that's where all of our money comes from now.
Well, I thought that they said with the government shutdown is you'll still get paid.
Depends.